computer. Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is a very special video. I have the CEO of a brand new, for the XRP community. It's been around since on the mainnet, on the mainnet live since 2018, but for the XRP community, it's brand new because they just integrated onto the XRP Ledger. And it is quite interesting because Jack Liu, who is the founder, he's been in the tech sector for about 20 years. And the purpose of this project is to connect blockchains. And so the project Wanchain that bridges into the XRP Ledger is going to provide that XRP holder a lot of benefits. And these benefits range from participating in liquidity pools to lending and borrowing and swapping, and even an NFT and an options site. So you can imagine this particular community-based project that is really driven by the community has different developers that come on to the platform and build out different applications that the XRP holder is going to be able to leverage. And so this is just one more way to really maximize the ownership of XRP. And so I invited Jack to explain a little more because it's totally new for me. And I think that everybody should just have all the knowledge they can when it comes to leveraging all of the benefits as an XRP holder. So I want to say thank you very much to Jack for coming, and welcome. And please just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Eddie. So great to be here. Yeah, my name is Jack Liu. I grew up in China, and I came to US in 1996. I studied economics and computer science. And I have been pretty much in internet or tech industry for over 20 years. And I moved to Austin, Texas in 2010 and got exposed into, Bitcoin and many of the blockchain, space. I did mining and coding on Bitcoin, and I even started a blockchain project called Factum back in 2014. Mm-hmm. And later on, I started this Wanchain project that was in 2017.
So I'm one of those people that really like to know the story behind why Wan, because in Japanese, just so you know, Wan means dog, like puppy dog, Wan. So when I first heard Wanchain, I thought, oh, that's the puppy dog chain. But actually what it means is that you are an abbreviation for wide area network. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. And we try to create a wide area network of blockchains, that all these blockchains can be connected together, right? Like in the internet world, all these local area networks, like a blockchain today, they can be connected. And of course, in Chinese, Wan stands for 10,000. So that we actually trying to connect 10,000 blockchains and build that internet of blockchains.
So it's really each project is leveraging each other's strengths, and as a combination of a whole, it becomes really powerful, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I know that you joined Matt Hamilton from RippleX yesterday, and I was able to watch that. That was really great, and it was geared, in my opinion, more towards the developer. And so I decided today, maybe it's best to come up with some questions that are on a simple side, less technical, something that maybe the average retail investor may ask, because we got together with a short notice. And so I didn't have a chance to ask the community what they were interested in. And maybe down the line, after we get some feedback, you can come back and join me. But for today, I've come up with just some really basic questions that I think might be out there. And so if you can just let us know, that would be great. Now I'm going to start off with, what attracted you to the XRP Ledger? I mean, why did you choose to integrate the XRP Ledger?
Yeah, sure. XRP has been very famous, right? And I've been bumping into all these different XRP fans in the past few years, right? Everywhere when I go, right? And Wanchain and the XRP or Ripple even did some events together a couple of years ago, right? So I think everything started with a big DeFi boom sometime last year, and we have been in this field for a long time, right? And we noticed that a lot of Bitcoins have been moved onto Ethereum during that boom few months, right? Later, I think last year, right? And then we noticed that XRP wasn't there, right? So that's when we decided, or as the community, we all decided, move XRP to top of our list, and we have been working on that bridge since then.
Yeah, that's really good. So the XRP community is a little unique. It is unique in that it is pretty close knit in terms of a community. And so I'm just curious if you did your research, and if you did, what kind of things did you find out about the XRP community?
Well, I think XRP community is very, very passionate about the whole ecosystem, right? And I just like to talk to some of the fans, and I think one of the similarities between XRP and Wanchain is we are both targeting on the traditional financial world as well, right? We are trying to move in some of the traditional financial assets onto these public chain world, like I mentioned it yesterday, right? We have been working very hard by providing interoperability technologies into the enterprise or financial institutions. I think that's something that we pursue in the same direction. I think that's very, very important for the even the crypto world, right? And I think and XRP is super fast and cheap transactions that attract us as well, right? And everybody I've been talking to, I think they're being very supportive at least, right? But of course, in recent events we launch it, and I got a lot of feedback, and even found XRP community, and they gave us a lot of credit in the recent unfolding of the XRP spotlight, right? So I'm very happy, and we can help, and but I think we are here to building the bridges, and whenever there's a gap here or something that we can do, we'll just connect all of them together. That's our purpose.
So you must have developers all over the world then, I would imagine. And
yeah.
And maybe even some of those developers have XRP. They're
definitely.
They're
including all of us. yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
XRP community too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to know, because I think that having lots of people building together for the same goal of having a robust and healthy ecosystem. And you're right, though, you were spot on when you said that the XRP community is very in tune with the legacy financial systems changing and moving into this DeFi space with services that have just never been available like this. And then when you can participate, you can actually receive rewards for doing so. It's really, really great. I'm really glad that you are here to add value. So give me an estimate I mean, obviously there is a Wanchain community right out there. And I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the community. I'm kind of curious, how big is it is, and what kind of media are they using? I mean, you know, for XRP, there's XRP chat, and they're very active on Twitter. And of course, there's some Discord channels, there is Reddit, and there is Telegram. But if I had to choose one main platform, maybe I'd have to say Twitter is, for the XRP community, the strongest SNS platform. What about Wanchain?
Yeah, Wanchain has been around for several years, since 2017. Right, we have a large community, and we are using pretty much every social media in every country, right? And I think if you want to pick a couple, I think top one will be Twitter. Like what you mentioned, we have over 100,000 followers, and not including the probably tens of thousands, similar amount in China because they cannot use Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and we have the Telegram as well. Right? I think if you want to chat, you can join the one of the Telegram channels. We have several channels in different regions, different languages, and if you want to just follow the news, we have an announcement in Telegram channel. And you can follow our Twitter for any news or announcements.
Does the community have meetups? The XRP community has meetups. Do you do meetups?
Yeah, we used to have a lot of meetups, but due to the pandemic, we just stopped doing that. And we can still do a lot in China because the situation is better there. But outside of China, we usually do virtual meetings, virtual conferences.
Yeah, I think the next big virtual meetup for XRP, at least that I'm aware of, is coming up very soon next week. I think out of New York, they're hosting it. Yeah, so it's pretty much gone virtual. And right, so in terms of wallets, I understand that in order to make use of like the WanSwap, for example, you take your XRP and you bring it over to the Wanchain wallet, right? And then you, from that wallet, move it to the swap and then choose to, actively work within that application. But if you, do you have any other wallets that you are integrated with? I did see Trezor and Nano and Trust Wallet. And I think you said with talking to Matt, you had some goals to integrate with some new wallets. Can you give any examples? Like, have you looked at some at all? Some is the wallet by Weetsawin.
Yeah. I've been playing around with it, and I actually use a Ripple X, the web wallet as well. Right. So far, I think we need to have some effort to build a cross chain to build into those native XRP wallets. And I think Trust Wallet supports both WAN and XRP, right? Oh. And for now, I think it will be best for the XRP users just to download our desktop wallet from our website, wanchain.org. Just download our desktop wallet, and then you can transfer some of your XRP tokens to this WAN wallet that supports XRP, right? Once you move there, everything's integrated. The user experience is very, very easy to use, right? And then you can try everything out, like all the applications, right? Once you feel more comfortable, then you can try to use other wallets, right? We have something called the Web Bridge. I actually demoed on Matt's show yesterday, right? It's a web-based tool that supports any wallet that can scan a QR code, right? So you can leave your XRP tokens on your original wallet, and once you want to move on to Wanchain or Ethereum, and you can use something called WanMask or MetaMask.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on your site.
Yeah, and actually, our Wan desktop wallet and WanMask, they support the same seed phrase. So if you create one wallet with one tool, you can move your assets onto another tool. It will stay the same, right? And after tomorrow, we'll support MetaMask that will connect to Ethereum and also on Wanchain. You just switch between networks. You can choose inside that tool, right? So the benefit of using that tool is that you can continue to hold your XRP in your original wallet and use our web bridge to transfer your XRP onto those we call Chrome plugin, right? A MetaMask type of wallet, and then you can interact with all those web-based applications very easily. So that will be the next step. But first, I would suggest you just download desktop wallet and try everything there, and you will love it.
I have a probably dumb question, but do I need to have the 20 XRP reserve? Does that apply? No, does not apply.
I mean, yes, I think so. Yeah, you need to have.
You have to have that minimum. If I open up the wallet with you, I have to have that minimum 20 tied up.
That's what I think. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just want to make
sure. Yeah, I think we demoed that yesterday. We discovered that issue. Yes.
Okay. And will you make a swap for the Flare Spark token?
Yeah. Well, I think we are the uniter, right? We will unite all the chains or projects together, right? As long as our community supports it, right? Like the one you mentioned about WanSwap, it's built by the community, right? And if they like it, they will add any token as long as they're available on Wanchain.
Huh. All right. And what about the function of the Wanchain token? I understand it came out when it first became available, and correct me if I'm wrong, but somewhere around 11 cents. It's had a high of 264. I think today it's trading at around 223, something like that. There's 169 million in circulation. You've got a max of, and I'm curious if you have 210 million. Is that totally like forever and ever? And yeah. And so, but what is the actual function of that coin?
Yeah. Well, first of all, like any other chains, right? We have to use one token or one coins for the transaction fees, right? That's one. The other one is for cross chains. So when you move assets from different chains, you need to pay a little bit of cross chain fees in some directions. Right now, we are not charging any for XRP users because we want to support XRP, right? But for majority of the transaction, we actually charge some of the fees with WAN tokens, and WAN coins will be rewarded to those who are providing the infrastructure, like the Stallman nodes. With basically they're supporting the bridges, right? So all those WAN tokens will be used as a reward, right? And thirdly, WAN coins will be used to facilitate, let's say, the network itself. We have the proof of stake, right? You basically use as a collateral for POS validators, and also the Stallman nodes, right? For the cross chain, you use them as a collaterals. And for other DeFi applications, like what you mentioned, like WanSwap or WanLend and many other DeFi applications, they all take one as collaterals, and also they will reward WAN token, WAN coins as rewards for all these POS or Stallman or DeFi applications.
So in comparison to an Ethereum fee, for example, what is the percentage roughly for a Wanchain fee?
Yeah, Wanchain fee right now it's super cheap. It's all like 0.00000 cents, right? Yeah. So almost non-existent. It's similar to XRP. I think XRP user will love it. Yeah.
And kind of sticking with that same thought process with Ethereum being so expensive with the fees right now, still you're working on a layer 2 solution, right? How soon roughly do you think that'll be available?
Yeah, we saw that last year, right? Ethereum just became the center of the DeFi world, and everything's become so expensive to move anything or DeFi applications as well. So we decided to look into the layer 2 solution. I know that there are multiple layer 2 solutions out there, and but they are not very user friendly, and they have all kinds of issues. And we decided, so well, maybe our cross-chain solution can create a better solution. So that's why we have been working on that since last year. And the whole solution is ready in our testnet, and everything has been tested. We're just waiting for the hard fork to upgrade to this Wanchain platform, and it will be done tomorrow. So after tomorrow, I mean, probably in days, we can deploy this layer 2 solution.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah,
and we actually consider us as a layer 2 solution for to ERP, I mean XRP as well, right? For Ethereum, they have the issue with transaction fees, but that's why we want to move into layer 2. But for XRP, because XRP doesn't support the smart contract and other DeFi applications, we can use Wanchain as a layer 2, and we can create many DeFi applications for XRP community.
So you also have this limited edition 5x special in the So I just want because I love the liquidity pools. I think those are the easiest they're just easy for me. So I'm thinking, and that starts tomorrow, right?
Yes. For WanSwap, yes.
For once. So how long is that going to last, do you think?
Well, for a while, because as I mentioned, the WanSwap is community driven. Right? They can vote and decide, to move the rewards up and down. Right? Currently, we have this special 5x for XRP users, and we're not taking any cross-chain fees as well. So right now, it's a really good time for XRP users to try and find out. Yeah.
And so if you wanted to be a node operator, I mean, are you encouraging that? Because I noticed you don't have a lot of nodes. I mean, 25 to me seems like a low amount. And I know that you have this kind of shifting business where you are on a schedule that you change out 7, it's like 7 at a time, and then you change them. So are you encouraging people
definitely
to be a node operator?
Yeah, we want to build all these bridges wider, right? So basically, we need to have more collaterals and more nodes as well to make it more secure and wider, right? So we do encourage everybody to join, but certainly you can, run a node anytime. It's a permissionless, and anybody can join, right? But if you want to get, help from us, we'll love to help.
So who decides what nodes are going to be
selected?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have this just like a Congress, right? For a period of time, you have to run for election, right? So you set up node. You don't need to set up the node, right? First, all you need to do is just to get your WAN tokens and register. Register, and you can also get some delegations from your friends or other supporters. Once you have the node registered with certain amount of staking, and then you will going through this election period, right? Usually it lasts for several days. Since the first day of the month, and lasts several days. And by the end of the period, and it will automatically select the top ones. And of course, we will have more algorithm built into it. But currently, right now, it's based on the total amount of the staking, your self-staking, and also the delegations.
So when you have this process of voting, what medium are you using? How's that done? When you're
it's basically just through smart contracts, right? So people just send transactions into a smart contract. So, well, I want to register this, and also everything is automated and on chain, and it's verifiable and it's permanent.
I got it.
And it's all anonymous as well. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and of course, if you want to, contact us and send your logo or something, then we can put it up on the website. Other people can recognize you, and they will delegate more tokens to you, and so you make more money.
Yeah, I tried to go and try to see who were the node operators, but it
Yeah.
seems a little opaque. You can't really see exactly where everybody
Yeah.
is.
Some of them are famous in our community because they have been around for a while, and they made themselves known, right? And they have website built, right? Who people who know who they are, and they feel safe and delegate their funds to them.
Yeah.
And some of them are just not, right? They don't set up websites, and it's totally up to them.
Yeah, I know it's, you're in a, well, we all are in a DeFi space that everybody kind of sometimes makes their own operational procedures.
Yeah.
So
Certainly,
exchanges, you've got quite a list of exchanges. Binance seems to have the most liquidity right now that I saw on, I used Crypto Compare to take a look, and Huobi, both global and Korea is really strong. The Huobi Korea was really strong, like 16% total of the global and Korea was coming from Huobi, and then KuCoin was strong, and then you've got a list of other ones. I want to ask you, because this audience, a lot of the audience that watches this is going to be from America. What's the best exchange for them to deal with?
Well, I usually don't discuss the exchanges, but here's my recommendation, right? You go to the CoinMarketCap, you list all these exchanges for WAN. You see which one has more liquidity, and then pick whatever you like. And certainly, I would, if you have any thing that you want to ask, I think you can go to our Telegram channel, and a lot of people can help you and pick the right one for you in which region, right? And certainly there are any legal issue involved in many of these we call them jurisdiction or regions, right? Certainly, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about it, but
No, I understand.
I would suggest that go to our Telegram channel. A lot of people can help all these new guys coming into our community.
Yeah. Do you have any exchanges that are maybe in the works that you can talk about, or not yet?
No. Yeah, usually I don't discuss those. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you just have to ask,
Yeah. Well, certainly. I mean, a lot of we have been in this space for a while, right? A lot of exchanges are coming to us, and we work out some things out. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, but we'll let everybody know once it's out.
Yeah. So what should people do to follow the updates, and what? Yeah, do you have a Twitter site that's best to follow?
Yeah. Just go to our website, like wanchain.org.
Okay.
And then in the bottom of the page, you'll find all the social media. Either follow Twitter or Telegram announced channel. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to come and explain to everybody what's going on. I think it's it's a big new world out there for DeFi. It's very exciting, and I just want to leave you the chance to have any closing comments that maybe you'd like to make sure the community knows about.
Sure. Yeah. And I think I'm very happy that everything's ready for XRP community, and all the tools and all the applications. One of them is coming, right? Zookeeper, as I mentioned. We have WanSwap and WanLend, and we actually just announced that today the XRP pair has been added. You can deposit your XRP, right? And make some passive incomes without doing much, right? And you can also deposit your XRP and do borrowing if you need other tokens like USDT, and do other things with your USDT or other type of tokens, right? And same for WanSwap. You can participate in WanSwap, just provide the liquidity, or you can do more. You can do more trading, right? In this DEX, and you can get more rewards, right? and many other things you can do, like Zookeeper. I'm talking about something coming up. Stay tuned, right? For XRP, specially designed for XRP community, right? But I want to stress this, right? All the rewards are designed in a way, right? The early you get in, right? Higher the rewards. The percentage is crazy. You can make a lot of money just in a very short period of time, right? And you can, you should try out as soon as you can, because early birds get the worms, right? And just try it out. Like I mentioned, just download our wallet and try it out, and you'll get more and more confident.
Yeah, I think that's the same. I think most of the XRP holders are familiar with that narrative, only because that's going to be the same reality when the Flare Networks goes live on the main net. It's the first people who to participate with the Flare Finance, are going to get, reap the biggest rewards. So I just, for those who want to see Jack do he shared his screen and showed some of those steps and the process with the wallet and with WanSwap. It was really useful and really helpful. And I just wanted to let everyone know you can find that on Matt Hamilton's Twitter feed. And it is an archived Twitch stream that they did yesterday. And it's a little over an hour. And so if all of this seems still confusing, I would definitely then go watch the stream that Jack did with Matt, and then visually you can see what Jack's doing. And actually, I saw how easy the user interface looked. Really,
very easy.
Really easy.
It's very easy. Yeah, and certainly we have additional YouTube tutorials, right? Contributed by our community, right? Just for XRP community, and you can search it on YouTube and find all the tutorials for each application. Yeah, that's good. That's helpful. And it's really needed because this is a whole new world for many of us. Well, welcome to the new DeFi world. Yeah, thank you. It's really, it's fun. It's exciting. And I like the knowledge that we're all learning here. And I hope that you organize, well, I know you say this community driven, but you must have a pretty loud voice. It would be nice. It would be nice if you were to do some sort of big virtual meetup where the maybe the more established, older being Wanchain community members can connect and meet some of the XRP community members. I think that would be really, really great. And that would be lovely. I think, I always say that Wanchain is a uniter. We want to join all these communities. I know that every tribe has tribalism. They have, their own tradition or things of doing things. But now we need to connect all of them, right? Use a common language, or we use translator like us, right? And we'll get all of them together and build, internet of blockchains, wide area network of blockchains first, right? But eventually get to all the blockchains will be connected like a web, and we'll get to that world, I think, pretty soon, sooner than we expected. Yeah, like you said, and it really hit hard for me when right before we went to hit the record button. You talked about how many projects are going to be coming over to the XRP community. I mean, you think there's just going to be like a half a dozen to a dozen of them maybe in the next year, right? Yeah, we want to bring more assets, right? And also try to work with the XRP community to build more applications on XRP network, right? And we will bring, other assets of Bitcoin or Ethers or many, all the top lists, whatever the community is asking, we can bring all those assets over along with those applications, not running on other, chains, but also on XRP network. Yeah, I hear you. And then I think that will be even more exciting for the XRP community. Yeah, that would be a real big hit, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Jack, I really appreciate it. It was such a pleasure to meet you. And I do wish you lots of luck. And I look forward to seeing you again in that virtual meetup. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ari.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, you still should be there. Let's see here.